Give your Instagram.
I like on the beat.
5 seconds.
Hello and welcome everyone. It is Friday night and you're listening to Paranormal Review Radio, the only radio show without commercials and with more great paranormal talk. You got
And I'm Mr. Winfrey here in Chicago. Welcome to another Friday night with Paranormal Review Radio.
Lucy, turn up the music.
It's up. It's off.
Now it's off. As you can tell, it's Lucy's first night doing the board. Alright, Lucy, what are we doing tonight?
Tonight, a live seance. We're going to do a and we are going to make contact, right?
Absolutely. Tonight, I'm actually here in New York. I've got a bunch of people with me, family and friends. We are gathered together in a secluded area. I'm not going to tell you where. And to do a bunch of things tonight, which we've been for the past 3 or 4 weeks now. We are going to do a seance. And I know people are probably have been cursing us out. And I know we've been getting some emails about the board thing. But we're going to fucking do it. I don't care. So we're going to do the Ouija board. We're going to do an EVP session. Like I said to everybody last week, and I think the week before, I have been gathering up and things that are going to attract spirits that I have read upon within the ancient Greek seance rituals and the Celtic seance rituals, so that I can get a better communication for tonight. As you all know, it is Halloween, so happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
And what are you going to be doing tonight, Lucy?
I'm entering the chat room, both on Blog Talk and on YouTube. So, can I just give a quick shout out to the people that are here?
Absolutely.
Okay, we've got Connie. We've got Frank Aguilar. Yes, we got, okay, I got to say this. Nosferatu, but it's Sharon Swift. I want to say hi. And I got us on YouTube. And Cheryl Patton. Welcome, guys.
Absolutely. Guys for coming on. And I know obviously we're doing this simulcast from Blog Talk as well as within YouTube, so if you are interested in actually seeing the video live as we're doing the seance and the EVP, you are more than welcome to hop on over to YouTube. Just go to YouTube and type in Paranormal Review Radio. Just click on our link there and you can see the actual icon that says Halloween Live Seance, and you'll be seeing me streamed in New York with my folks. It's in the background here. I've got a bunch of candles. I've got the seance table. I'm going to move the table, the camera actually, to the table so that you can get a better. I just wanted to start up the show tonight with this. Is there anything, Lucy, that you wanted to caution everybody before we move forward?
Yeah, you know, anybody that's listening, anybody that's watching, if you have any, about what's going to happen, if you're afraid of anything coming through, just whatever form of protection you have, St. Michael's prayer, anything like that, just go ahead and do it. I mean, if you've got any doubts about this, then, listen. But for those of you that are brave enough to come along for the ride, it's going to be exciting. I wish I was there. This is going to be great. People in the Blog Talk chat are asking, is there a video? Yes, there is. I've posted the link to YouTube in the Blog Talk chat room. It is on the Paranormal Review page. So come on to watch Anthony and everybody as they're going through. The links are in there. Go ahead. But you can listen on Blog Talk or you can listen through YouTube. Either way.
Lucy, before I go ahead and start to do some of the, is there anything else that you wanted to say before I move forward?
No, I'm excited. I want to get this started. And, I really want to thank you for putting this together. I want to thank everybody for watching. This is our real first simulcast, and I'm hoping that we make contact. I really, really strap in, everybody. Get ready for a great ride tonight.
All right. I also want to thank everybody in the room tonight. We have Rocco, Alicia, Nina, Joanne, Edgar, Joey, JP, and Jeeves, and Lisa. Oh, I didn't even see her back there. I can't see you back there, Lisa. We've got about 9 or 10 folks in this right now. So we've got a packed room. I've got 4 people. I've got 4 people at the seance table, which is the adequate amount to have at the seance table right now. And again, if you guys are listening on Blog Talk, I'll just give you a visual. I've got candles up at the table. I've got the Ouija boards there, and I'm about to go through the herbs right now. So, Lucy, I'm just going to hand over the phone right now to Joanne. She's going to hold it for me as I and just gather all the herbs together, okay? If you wanted to say anything, if there's anything that you want to, if there's anybody asking any questions, go ahead.
Okay, all right. That's fine, everybody. Slight delay on YouTube, so when you're watching, of course, the sound is going to be a little bit. You'll hear it before you see it on YouTube. Watching on YouTube with you, and slight delay. So, just hang in there. Any questions? When we do the EVP session, if you want to participate, you can still 661-244-9831. Press the number 1. If you want to add your voice to the EVP session, we've done it before on live investigations. We've had some really, really good activity. Add your voice to the mix. Join in.
All right, Lucy, I'm going to ask somebody at the table right now. There's 4 people. I've got Gina and Edgar right now at the table. One of you guys, I'm going to ask one of you. You can raise your hand if you want to do this. I have a urn here in the center of the table, and I've got a bunch of herbs. And I'm going to read off the herbs, Lucy. Tell me if I'm okay, if you can actually. I've got rosemary. I've got catnip. Now, catnip, I've learned through Greek, Celtic, and many of the traditions within, especially within Egypt, that cats were and were treated as gods. So if you ever have seen sarcophaguses and pyramids, there's always cats all around. So they've always treated as though sort of like the leaders or the escorts of the dead onto the other side. So they've always said that catnip is sort of one of the herbs that you should have. So I said rosemary, catnip. I've got lavender, poppy seeds, anise seed, sage. Now sage is also good to deter evil spirits. It's actually a good conductor of communication as well. I've got marjoram leaves, coconut. Coconut I actually find out why, but it's been listed on several different websites. And I've got salt. Actually, specifically, I've got coarse sea salt, which they said is actually the purest of the salts to use. So, one of you guys, if you want to raise your hand, to actually dip into the bottle and put as much as you want into the bowl. It's actually going to be an offering of spirits tonight. Who wants to actually go ahead and do it? Gina.
As much as I want.
As much as you want. Try and do equal for each.
Anthony,
Yeah.
can you move to the side a little bit so
I'm going to bring the...
Okay. Because if you're watching on YouTube right now, you're seeing a great shot of Anthony's backside.
Sorry.
There you go.
Okay. So, does anybody want to be a cameraman? Do you want to be?
Wrong calendar.
Pretend that and just move it.
Okay.
That's all. All right. Okay. So now I'm just going to remove everything off the table. Sorry if my head is going to be in the way. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to put this in the center of the room, making sure that everybody in this room tonight, and everybody listening and watching on YouTube, try and have a clear mind. Get your body, get that out of your mind. Try and think of clear, peaceful, happy thoughts. You want to actually create the environment in which you want to attract. And so if you have negative thoughts, you're going to attract negative spirits. We don't necessarily want to attract anything negative tonight. We are trying to talk to spirits, either it be our family members, any of our tonight. That's not to say that anything can happen. I can't prevent it. Nobody can prevent it. So with that said, I'm going to leave the herbs on the table. I've also got a couple of gadgets that we're going to play with tonight. Lucy, I've got my REM pod I'm going to use tonight. I've also got the obelisk, my digital recorder for later. We're going to do an EVP session. Do you think I should actually do the... Never mind. Do that. All right. Is anybody in... Should we actually do the Ouija board first? Should we just call upon spirits first? Or do they want to do any of the EVP sessions first? I'll ask that question. That can go for...
Right now, talking about their drink orders. We've got rum, tequila.
That's what Blog Talk Chat is talking about?
Yeah.
Usually the drunks are in there.
So if you guys would prefer, if you prefer to see the Ouija board session or the seance, just let us know which one you'd want to see first. Nosferatu says kind of she still owes me $5.
Call out just to see if there is any spirits here at all to begin with. And if those of you who don't know what a REM pod is supposed to actually detect electromagnetic energy, and it's an instrument that was developed in order to only attract, not touch, but actually magnetic, as actually created from humans or spirits. So as I'm not touching the unit itself, it's reacting to my body and the energy from my body. When we were setting this up before, Lucy, and everybody who's listening, and on the end of the table, not close to that at all. And while we did that, it actually went on. So I'm not sure about that, but I can tell you this, the recorder was not turned on. And I can imitate that again right now. Where are you, camera lady? Mm-hmm. This is the recorder here. Sounds first?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'll leave the REM pod in the middle anyway. All right, so if everybody's comfortable with the seance, do you want to do the seance first? Okay. All right, everybody at the table, put palms down Let me move the candles in a little bit more. Palms down. The tips of your fingers are to touch your partner next to you, to the right and to the left. Their tips points.
All of them? Or just one?
At least as many as you can get. Okay. With any spirit noise, or anything like that. Okay. Everybody at the table, close your eyes. I want you to try and release everything from your mind. Walls in this room were black. I want you to paint the inside of your mind black. Paint everything black. No color at all. To slow your breathing down a little bit. Slow it down. Try and calm your body. The point of this is just to get you into a meditative state. Typically, that's what helps the spirits actually contact you or contact the room itself. Now, you may be fighting some things and fighting some thoughts. You don't necessarily them all, because some of the thoughts may be people communicating with you. If there's something that doesn't make sense, if there's something that popped into your head, you can say it out loud. If there's anybody in this room right now with us, I'd like you to come forward and speak to any one of us right now. There are 4 people here at the table that are willing to listen. You can whisper in their ear. Let's get specific. Somebody in this room, we'd like to know your name. Can you whisper it in someone's ear at the table? Is there something that you want? Tonight is Halloween. The veil is supposed to be thin. The road will be wide open between us and the spirit. Tonight is the night that if any communication is to be heard, do tonight. Everyone keep their eyes closed. If there's any thoughts, any names, any words, don't worry if they don't make sense. You can just say them out loud. We don't mean you any harm. We just come here to talk. If you don't want to talk, is there some way that you can let us know that you are actually here with us? Can you touch someone here? Tap them on the shoulder? Tug their hair? In my neighborhood here in New York, it was an Indian station. Lucy,
Yeah.
can you pull up on your I don't know if you have it on your laptop. Do you have any Native American music saved on your laptop anywhere?
Hold on. Yeah, I do. Hold on.
All right. Well, as you're looking for it, I'll keep talking. We know that this particular area of New York in my neighborhood was also Dutch land. I do not speak Dutch. If there's anybody in chat or on YouTube that does speak Dutch, if there is everyone at the table, please keep your eyes closed. Keep painting the inside of your mind black. Try and keep your breathing to a low pace. And easy. Relaxed.
Anthony, I've got. You want me to start playing it?
Yeah, see if you can play it.
Okay. Hold on, that's not the right one. Can you hear it?
No, put it louder. Lucy! Hey! Lucy!
Yeah.
Okay, enough. Is anybody at the table feeling anything? Hearing?
Right side of my neck.
The right side of your neck?
I just felt like a fly. Walked on it and then.
Anybody else feel anything or hear anything?
Yeah, like my right arm. I couldn't feel it from the side. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. I feel you move.
Alright, so it seems as though everybody's feeling numbness or a feeling in their right shoulder, right arm.
Of the blood or anything. Think respectfully that you make contact with the people sitting at the table. Give us a sign. Use the candles. Use the light. Please make contact with the people sitting at the table. They mean no harm, and we respectfully ask you to speak with us.
Alright, Lucy, I'm going to close this circle and move on to the next. Is that okay? Okay. If any spirits here have communicated, circle and end this session, you do not have area, but we ask that you leave the person. Everyone at the table right now, regain your thoughts, regain your feelings, regain your vision in your eyes. You may open. And you can move your hands again. How was that?
That was weird.
What was
I have something here, and it felt like it's burning. Not burning, but I don't know how to explain it.
I felt that on his fingers.
And
what, burning?
it has a,
I
yeah,
felt
an
his
image
fingers
of
were
Christ
very
right there. I
hot.
can't even breathe right now. It's crazy.
His fingers were hot. Only his, not his.
Are you still hot now? His fingers are hot.
Yeah.
My face is burning.
Hot as hell.
Touch his fingertips and touch his arm. Cold, but his fingertips.
Feel this hand. Feel this hand.
Right, his fingertips are hot, but his arm is cold.
His arms are clear. I felt it.
Did anyone have any thoughts you weren't familiar with? Any images that came to your mind?
Feathers.
Burnt feathers?
Yeah.
Gina, you were going to say something. Okay.
Someone touched my hair, but I'm still scared.
Someone touched your hair?
Yeah.
All right. Are you still okay to stay at the table? Is everybody still okay to stay at the table? You don't have to stay at the table. Okay. Lucy,
Okay. What I want to add, everyone who's at that table, keep in mind also the thoughts that are coming
All right. I'm just gonna say, just for the record, I don't know if I had it on the table. If there are any on it, whatever you want to do, you're more than welcome. It is that black round circle with the red top and the antenna. All right. Also have the Ovilus 3, which I'm gonna open and leave on the table. And if you don't know what an Ovilus 3 is, this piece of equipment is, I guarantee most of everybody here at the table doesn't know what this Ovilus 3 right now.
Is that the temperature gauge?
No. Ovilus 3, well, what it does, it's made by Digital Dowsing, by Bill Ch and it actually picks up the energy that's in the air, and supposedly it's supposed to transform it into words. And it actually will read out the words, and it takes the energy from the air as if the spirits were talking, and of the words is then transformed into this box and put out into words. So I'm going to leave it in diction, and if anybody is in the room that's speaking, you'll hear it go off. There are lights on this thing. Typically when it is about to talk, it'll go to red. So typically when it goes to red, it'll talk. So I'm going to leave that on the table. If anybody, if Edgar or Gina, if you guys are closest to it right now, if you hear it, and I'm talking, say...
What did it say?
Follow me.
Follow me.
Does it tell you the words on it?
It's supposed to, but for some reason the screen is not working on it.
It said follow me.
All right. What I'm going to do, Lucy, a quick EVP session. Let me just get my recorder. Flight or light? You see light? You see the candlelight?
On my way.
All right, I've got a digital recorder, and I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to... Actually, Lucy, is there anybody in chat in either YouTube or in Blog Talk that wants to ask a question? If they want to type it out right now, I'll ask it.
Okay. Listeners, Blog Talk, or you're in YouTube, and you want to ask, just go ahead, type it in, and we will relay it to Anthony so that they can ask you.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and hold on. I'm going to go ahead and ask a 3 questions. Does anybody here have 3 questions that they want to ask? Anybody have 3 questions? Or 1 question? Could be anything. It won't be the first time. I'll do a set of 3 questions, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it back, see if there's a voice that came through or answered the question right away. Usually there is an answer that's answered. I can then bank off of that answer and then continue a conversation instead of just talking. Do you know that you are dead? Is there anything that you want to say? Okay, I'm gonna play it back. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Hello, my name is Anthony. Can you please tell me your name? Do you know that you are dead? Is there anything that you want to say?
The last one.
Hmm?
The last one, I heard.
Name is. Do you know?
No, the next
Thing that you want to say? Oh, that's whispering. Yeah. Hold on.
one. Got it, right? Right?
Is there anything that you want to say?
What did it say?
Is there anything that you want to say? It's low. I gotta download it.
What did it say?
I can't hear it. I gotta download it.
I heard that.
Or it's definitely a male voice, right?
And it says sir.
Yeah.
It's a sir.
Okay, in the chat room, then to ask who the female spirit is that.
It's a male spirit.
Okay. Well, we got a male spirit over the. Ask if there's a female spirit here in the next one. Does anybody have a question though that they want to ask? I can add it into this one.
Yeah, it's
Raymond. Okay. Raymond, and then they're talking about sir because on the Alvarez 3.
Why are you saying sir? Did you hear anything?
What?
Did you hear anything? What's in your in your head? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She heard something.
Ready? Okay. Raymond. Someone also says that there is a female spirit here. Spirit in the room with us?
Yeah, that shit.
I'm just going to end it. There was in that last question, so
Female?
I can't.
What did it say after Raymond?
Send.
I'm going to play it now.
Say.
Okay, we heard you whispering. Is your name Raymond? Someone also says that there is a female spirit here. Is there a female spirit in the room with us?
Yeah, that shit. Send.
Somebody
Who
knocked
knocked?
him.
Who knocked?
Nobody knocked.
Knock.
Three
Or is
knocks.
that
Yeah,
slap
it
on
was
the
Three
face?
knocks.
knock.
Okay, we heard you whispering. Is your name Raymond? Someone also says that there is a female spirit here. Is there a female spirit in the room with us?
Yeah, that shit. Send.
Yeah, it's a knock.
Who knocked?
No.
That was a knock on a wood.
That was like on the table.
Nobody knocked?
Nobody knocked.
Nah, knocked.
Alright, ask if the name Melissa means?
Melissa? Does anybody here have a question or a name or want me to ask?
Julia.
Julia?
Yeah.
Melissa and Julia? Okay. Okay, we heard you whispering and we heard somebody knocking on the table. Is there something you want to say to everyone here? Say it now. Is your name Melissa? Is your name Julia? Life?
Light, something like that.
Okay, whispering, and we heard somebody knocking on the table. Is there something that you want to say to everyone? Say it now.
Trap.
It's trapped.
Is your name Melissa? Is your name Julie? Is your name Julia? That's my head.
Mm-hmm.
Door.
Door,
Trap
trap door.
Door.
Or door's trapped? No.
It was trap.
Door.
Sonny, you know what
You're
happened
behind a
yesterday?
trap door?
Huh?
The guy in the...
Oh, what's his name?
I don't know. I thought maybe you would know.
What, in
one of your
Fell
things?
down the steps and he died.
In one of
What
your...
happened?
Is it John?
I don't know, I forget.
What trap door?
Mike. When
The
it said
guy-
Mike.
The guy who I saw,
In that house?
in my bedroom.
The guy here that died.
He
here,
died downstairs.
Yeah.
He was drunk, he fell down the
Shot on the
stairs, and
steps.
he's dead. He died.
So he's behind a trap door?
No, he fell down the stairs. He
Big
opened
door.
up the basement door. He fell down.
It was a
stairs.
trap, whatever.
All right, I'm gonna.
Anthony, it's interesting that Joanne mentioned him because that's what popped when you heard the whispering. And then also, too, Paul in the chat room is asking how many knocks did you hear?
His leg or was... He broke his neck in the
Don't-
last seconds he tried to
Don't try and. I tell this to everybody. Don't.
put
Story.
together.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
Let,
try
it,
and
let
make
him
this-
give you the hints.
Let
Don't
him-
try and make. All right, I'm gonna do this one more time, and then we're gonna do the seance, and that complete the first hour, and then we're gonna try this all over again and do it one more time. Okay? Because you're gonna leave. All right. Ready? Okay, everybody be quiet. Oh, sorry. Is there a question that anybody in chat? Does anybody have?
That's it.
I'd say?
I wish there would.
I'm recording this anyway, so.
They're asking, okay, in the chat room, they're asking, where's your location? Sharon Swift said it's a Lola.
Lola.
Lola. I'm in Queens, New York. That's my location. Lola, anybody here that wants to ask anything? Is his name John? I don't know why that name.
Anthony,
Yeah.
Philip in YouTube chat room is asking, is your location known to be haunted?
No. not known to be haunted at all. I had an experience here, but it was nothing negative at all, and it was only one time.
If there is a baby there.
Yeah, 2 babies. Not in the room with us, but yes.
Tell him why.
Why?
She's asking about in the...
I was able to find with the Native Americans, and I can't remember the name. I think it's something with an M. I had it, and I completely forgot for tonight's show. All right, Lucy, I'm just going to do a quick EVP, and then I want to try and get to a Ouija board session, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. The name Lola you wanted me to ask someone?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Thank you for trying to speak to us tonight. We've heard you. We've heard the knocking. I just have a few more questions. Name Lola? Did you... Are you looking for your child? That was the bag. Okay. Thank you for trying to speak to us tonight. We've heard you whispering and we've heard the knocking. I just have a few more. Is your name Lola? Did you down the... Did you...
Yeah, like that, right?
Are you looking for your child?
Anthony,
Yeah.
the tribe that was from Manhattan is the Muncie.
No,
To the Algonquin.
No, it's not that.
And then
It's another name.
No.
No.
Okay.
You know, Lucy. You know where
Ruth
You know exactly where I live. Look that up. You'll know what it is.
0.
Miss Ruth is saying that
Says
she's
0.
picking up a baby boy with the name Louis.
Okay.
It said 0.
Does that mean anything to anybody in the room? With the name Louis? Okay. I'm going to move the REM away. I'm going to still leave it on.
Put it over here on the chair.
I'll leave it right here. Now. Okay.
You also have the Onondaga and Seneca.
No, it's a... I'll post it later. Edgar, did you want to do this? Who wants to do...
I'll do it with John.
I'll stay.
Me too.
Sure. Okay. Okay. So who wants to do it?
Intruder? No, but I heard like it.
Okay, I got a comment about this in the YouTube chat room. She says that the ovulus is giving more responses, but it doesn't go off the question.
No, I know. I'm not gonna. I wasn't gonna pay much attention. I was gonna leave it in the room and just let it go off. I do like the idea. Right. All right. So, did you? We'll do it.
Nah.
Oh, you want to do it?
Nah, she's gonna do it.
Here.
And JP or me, whatever.
Yeah, I'll do it with you. All right.
I guess he
Yeah. JP, if you don't mind switching.
You want to sit here, JP?
More or something.
Yeah, he said don't worry about that and ask questions. So.
Woods.
Hmm?
Yes.
Woods?
More woods, it said.
Okay. Okay. You both have played this before, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Planchette. Concentrate on the board itself. Again, as I was saying before, paint the inside of your mind black. Think positive thoughts, nothing negative. Lightly touch the planchette. And if there's any questions that you want to ask, either of you can ask it.
What is your name? Just tell us your name. We all want to know why you're here. Just please tell us your name.
Mike.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you please move this and tell us your name? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Are you a boy? Are you a boy? Try to move this with our hands on it. Please tell us if you're a boy or you're a girl. Please tell us if you're a boy. Or spell out your name.
Outside.
We are all outside here. We just want to know if we're talking. Please use this to guide our fingers to answer the question if you're a boy. Or a man. Is anybody don't feel anybody's listening to this. Do you want us to leave you alone? Yes or no? Do you want us to leave you alone?
Remember, before you remove your hands from the board, if you were going to...
Please say yes. Does anybody here? With us? We'd like to say goodbye in peace. Please say goodbye. Do you want to say goodbye? Okay, we will say goodbye to you. Okay?
That's you.
Yeah.
Wow, this is moving
I
around.
didn't feel anything. Ask them if they felt anything in the...
Lucy, did anybody feel anything or sense anything?
No one in YouTube, and no one is commenting in Blog Talk.
Okay. Lucy, I have one member of the group that's going to be leaving. Before he leaves, I just wanted to do a little bit of a cleanse, so I'm just going to take like a 4-minute break. If you could just take over for 4 minutes for me.
That's good for a smoke break.
Okay, guys. You're listening and watching a live seance and EVP that Anthony is conducting in New York.
Does anybody want to use
And so far we have
just quietly go in the room.
heard a knock in the room. They heard some whispering on the EVP. So, the first hour, repeat it again for the next hour. If you have any questions, or if you have anything that you specifically want to ask, or you picked up on, just go ahead and chat in the chat room. Let us know what you want to hear or ask. Anthony, they're asking that you close that board.
Lucy, I did close the board. It's not necessary to do other than to move it to goodbye.
Okay.
Just repeat everything.
The call-in number is 661-244-9831. If you have a question that you want to ask, if you want to add your voice to any one of the sessions that's happening, please press the number 1. We'll put you on the air. Your voice will be heard in the room. Carolyn in chat and Blog Talk, if you want to call in, and if you want to contact someone specifically, then go ahead, dial in 244-9831, the number 1, or if you would just like to type, who you have a name, go ahead, type it in chat, and we'll relay the information to the people in the room, and we'll see if we can make contact for you. So again, the call-in number is 661-9831. Press the number 1. You can add your voice to the sessions that are going to happen. And like I said before, we started, and they also when they were setting up, set a REM pod on a table. Fabulous that is on in the room, and Anthony's just letting that run. So if you've noticed anything or felt anything while you're listening and watching, type it in the chat, and we'll relay it to them there.
JP, give me water.
Or call in 661-244-9831. Press the number 1. Anthony's going to go through everything that we did in the first hour. So, started out with the seance, then they went to an EVP session, and then they used the Ouija board. So far, there's been little bits of contact. I don't believe, well, I don't know, we need to ask them if they've gotten a name or anything. If you've been and watching and you're picking up on anything, a few moments here, I do want to acknowledge that we've got Carolyn Abbey, McGaw, we've got Sharon Swift, Handsome. Welcome, guys, on Blog Talk. And then on YouTube, we have Nosferatu's Butt. I can't say that without laughing. Thank you very much for adding your insights to this. So if you've got anything that you want to ask, just let us know. And let's see if we get a response. Let's see something here.
It said Jen.
I did.
Somebody's touching it. It's not going off on its own. Lucy, I'm gonna put on the generator.
Okay.
What is this actually called? I can't remember anymore.
Joanne, where's Rocco?
Why am I drawing
Huh?
blank?
Tell him to make me coffee.
We've got a couple people that are asking if they can ask about people that they have on the other side.
Absolutely.
It's me.
Okay.
All right, put it down there. When we get to the point where we're gonna do it, then just relay that to me, okay?
Okay.
Man.
I'm gonna put the generator on to attract and add more energy to the room. Everybody's just gonna hear an annoying noise right now. I'm just gonna do it for a couple of minutes.
9831. Press the number 1. I'll know that you want to add your. And in past live shows, we've had some really good success with callers calling in. Your energy, your voice travels through the airways. You can make contact with whoever that is in the area. So just because you're sitting at home does not mean that you can't participate. So give us a call, 661-244-9831. Press the number 1, or if you're too shy to call, go ahead and type it in the chat. I will relay that to them. And yes, they have an EMF going in the area. There is an ovulus going. I believe there's a table. There hasn't been any reaction from the REM pod, but before when they were setting up, yes, the REM pod did go off once. So during the seance, it looked like a couple of the participants did see something, Anthony, and let's see if we get a reaction from any of that.
All right, Lucy, we're coming back into the room now. Everybody's just gathering back in. You guys want to come back to the table? Yeah. Okay. More empty seat. Does anybody want to sit at the table?
Come, Mama.
She has the.
I love you.
Okay, so
You scared me?
you're going to be doing the seance. Okay.
Put this thing up
So
on
we
the
had
table.
one person leave the group. Not anything in particular related to what was going on. Had prior engagement, and so we've added one more person to the table. We still have 4 people at the seance table right now. I've added in the laser grid. I don't think pick it up on any of the cameras. But we have it in the room. Now, for those of you in this room right now, where's Rocco? He's in the house. Okay. Okay. For those of you in this room who do not know what this laser grid is meant for, the laser grid is meant to capture anything wispy or anything that is with sort of light, airy scent. You'll start to see glittery effects in the air as well as you're looking around the room. What will happen is anything with this grid is going to knock out the light that can pass. Will block out. If it manifests itself enough, it will block out most of that, most of those pin lines. So I ask that anybody in this room, if they take a moment, take a look at around the room and take a look at the lights. If you do notice anything, remember though, take into consideration that it is windy, so you may get some of that movement. Don't think right away that it is, but if you can tell right away that you've got this blocking, as you can see my hand moving over it, of anything, just yell out and say it.
And I want to remind everybody at the table too, if you get any kind of images in your head, if you hear any kind of thoughts that come in, just go ahead and say them. They may not make sense to you, but it may be the spirit trying to communicate through you.
Okay, so I'm going to leave the obelisk on the and we're going to start this all over again. Okay, we're going to begin with the table seance as we did before. So again, I ask everybody palms down on the flat. Okay, the tips of your fingertips touching the person to your left and to your right. As many fingers. Okay, look straight ahead. Close your eyes and relax. Again, I ask that you remove all negative feelings, negative emotions, relaxing thoughts. Take away any of the things that happened today. Remove them from your mind. Take a paintbrush and from inside your gut, inside your try and slow your breathing. Your lungs so that you get calm. So that you get calm and relaxed. Not that you're sleepy, but that you're relaxed. Stay conscious of the table and the fingertips that you as the questions that I'm about to ask. We seem to have had some contact with someone here tonight. And we thank you for reaching out. If you'd like to say something to one person that is sitting at the table right now, you may do so by whispering something into their ear. Saying it into their inner. Maybe it's your name. Maybe it's how you died. If you can't do anything, and if you can't speak, that was a noise in the room, don't worry. Nothing related to spirits. If you can't speak, and if you want energy, and touch the table, move the candles, touch one of the people at the table, you are welcome to do so in a gentle manner. Tap their shoulder, or touch. I'm going to shine a flashlight on the table. Keep positive thoughts. If there's anything that comes into your mind that doesn't make sense, you can say it out loud. If you're feeling anything, you can let us know. Everyone here has had relatives who have passed on. If you are able to hear my voice, know anybody in this room, you may contact them yourself right now.
Someone just touched my hair.
Touch your hair again, Gina.
Chills.
Lisa has If there's anybody here that wants to be known, you can step forward. If you feel like you're not being heard, you can speak up. There are 6 candles on the table. Even though that they are not real flames, you can extinguish them. Does anybody have the energy to move this table? Table, keep thinking positive thoughts. Be aware of your surroundings and the fingertips that you are still touching.
I just felt a hand on my head.
A hand
Right
on,
side of my head. Your left hand. The whole side of my head.
touching.
The eye.
Touch someone else in the room. If you have the energy to touch, you should have the energy to speak as well. So who's here with us? I'm going to let this session end by allowing any of the spirits that were here during this session to remove themselves from the table and remove themselves from the people here. I ask that participants to keep positive thoughts, begin breathing normally, waking up from a deep sleep, and regain your opening your eyes and releasing your fingers.
Like somebody like, and also his fingertips for like my arm.
Pull.
Yeah, like I don't know from here on here. I like all my arms just here.
Like this. Because I felt it down here. On the edge of my eye socket. And then you put it through your hip.
Who did?
My grandmother. Great grandmother.
Anything, Lisa?
No, just chills throughout my whole body.
Any visions?
No.
Okay, Anthony, we have two people that want to try to make contact.
Okay. What do they want to do?
One caller who wants to ask a question. I have another lady from Blog Talk that's given me a name that she wants.
Okay.
I'm going to bring the caller on, so let me know when you're ready.
Okay, 1 second. Okay.
Okay. Hi. Okay, now you're on the air, and you're speaking with Anthony in the group. So if you want to go ahead, give your name and your question, and if you want to make contact.
All right. Well, hello, it's Nosferatu's butt, and actually, I'd like to contact my late wife just to see if she's watching over our daughter.
Okay. I'm going to do an EVP session with that so I can record anything and I'll play it back.
Great.
Okay, Nosferatu, but what is your ex-wife's what is your wife's name?
Krista?
Okay, Krista. Are you here with us? Krista, are you watching over your daughter right now?
My daughter's name is Cashmere.
Krista, are you following and making sure that Kashmir is safe and happy? Is there anything, Krista, that you'd like to say to Kashmir or to anyone? Okay, I'm going to play that back. Hold on one second. Let me just get the speaker. Are you here with us? Krista, are you watching over your daughter right now?
My daughter's name is Cashmere.
Krista, are you following and making sure that Kashmir is safe, happy? Is there anything, Krista, that you'd like to say to Kashmir or to anyone? Hold on. Is there anything, Krista, that you'd like to say to Kashmir or to anyone? I thought I heard it. Okay, now okay, Chris. Making sure that Kashmir is. Is there anything that you'd like to say to Kashmir or to anyone? No, sorry. I thought it said something.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much. You know, she was always late in real life anyways.
You know, it doesn't
Thank
necessarily.
you for calling.
Yeah, Nosferatu's, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she's not communicating or doesn't want to communicate. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. You know,
Right.
they just don't want to. I've done that many times. It just doesn't.
All right, I understand. Thanks for trying. I really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for calling in.
You have a good evening.
You too. Happy Halloween.
Thanks, dear.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Alrighty.
Happy Halloween. Okay, Anthony, we've got one other listener from Blog Talk, and she typed into the chat room. Her name is Debbie, and she'd like to try to reach Kevin. He's a childhood friend, and he just passed over today. So she wants him to know this is him he can share a word or a name that she'll know to show that we're reaching him.
Okay, do you want me to do an EVP session on that?
Do that. See if you get anything.
That was Carol and Abby wanting to reach out to Kevin?
To Kevin. And Kevin just passed over today.
Okay, I'm going to do that now. That is looking to make sure that you are and okay, and looking for a sign is there anything you'd like to say to Carol and Abby to put to the Kevin that knows Carol and Abby? Is there anything that you'd like to say to anyone in your family or loved ones besides Carolyn? Please say. Okay, I'm going to just replay it back now. Okay, Kevin. I don't know your last name, Kevin, but there is a Carolyn Abbey looking to make sure that you are okay, and looking for a sign. Is there anything that you'd like to say to Carolyn Abbey to put her mind at ease? To the Kevin that knows Carolyn Abbey, is there anything that you'd like to say to anyone in your family or any of your loved ones besides Carolyn? Please say it now. Well, we didn't make a connection there. You know, a lot of times, best to come from the person themselves, voice, so that the connection is a lot deeper and familiar. So maybe it's not familiar to Kevin. Are you there, Lucy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Just, Carolyn said thank you very much for trying. It's very much appreciated. Miss Ruth had said that she had gotten a few more words. She was picking up on Sad Mama, and then she also got the name William, known by as Willie.
Okay. Do you guys hear to do a Ouija board, or do you want to do something different? Do you want to continue with this maybe and do something specific?
No, you was on that.
I lose you.
Do we?
Two Ouija, please.
Ouija?
What's our other choice?
Ouija.
What is this?
Something different.
Yeah, I like this.
Ouija?
Anthony, can I ask you, okay, when Blog Talk ends, are you going to be able to on YouTube, or is that going to end at the same time?
I'm gonna end it at the same time.
Okay.
Maybe a few minutes later or so, but yeah, around the same.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go specific. There's 2 members of the group that wants to do an EVP session. They have specific questions that they want to ask the relative that has been passed on. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna do an EVP. We make a connection. It seems as though that this relative has been sort of flying in and out tonight here. Let's see if we can actually speak. Okay? Alright. I'm not going to speak. I'm going to let either of you in the room speak. So if you have a question, ask the question, and then wait at least maybe 5 seconds, and then ask another one after that. Wait for the person to respond. Okay?
Mary, are you here with us now? Do you follow any of us, Nanny? Nanny, do you come visit us at the house? Is there anything you want to say?
Say this again. We'll do it one more time. Of something that you and her only know, a word that you and her only know, and ask her to repeat it. I'll do that after this. Okay?
You saw it?
Right here. Right here. Sure. Either of you or anybody else in the room speak. So if you have a question, ask the question, and then wait at least maybe 5 seconds, and then ask another one after that. It's sort of like waiting for the person to respond. Okay?
Nanny, are you here with us now? Do you follow us, Nanny? Nanny, do you come visit us at the house? Is there anything you want to say?
That idea in your mind? Okay. Ask that, and then if you can remember something that, again, something that maybe you did with her that she will only know. Maybe it was something that you always did with her, if it was a Sunday night thing or a Monday night thing or a dinner that she always cooked or whatever it was. Ask her again to be specific, and ask if she can say what that is.
You want to say it?
No, you don't want her to be able to say it, and that's the only way to sort of verify it. So sort of make her say it. Say, Nanny, can you have her do it right now? And then again, when you ask the question, just seconds afterwards, okay? And go.
Nanny, do you remember what song you used to sing to me? Do you remember what kind you used to sit under outside?
If you are catching us still, if you want to switch over, if you're able to, just go to YouTube and type in Paranormal Review Radio. Lucy will probably just repeat this again, but catch us next week when we're going to have a really great guest. I believe we're going to have a really great guest, right, Lucy?
Yes, we are.
All right, great. Thank you all, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks. Review Radio.
Okay.
Do you know
Okay, well, we're still on YouTube, right? Okay, so everybody watching YouTube, we're going to play this.
Do you want to ask something?
And then Gina, you're going to ask, right? No?
Nanny, do you remember the song you used to sing to me? Do you remember what kind of tree we used to sit under outside?
There's that woman that was talking. Does anybody else want to ask anything? Everybody's pooped? Alright, guys. I think we're going to end the session tonight. Thank you all for watching, and catch us on our next live. Thank you all.